Yeah, sure. Hi, everybody. This is Eliz-sha Keating from WisdomSeekers.net. Emphasis on the .net. And I apologize for being late. I had business before pleasure. I had some readings to do, and they took up quite a few hours of my time. But I will start out now, and I will probably do the other. I'll probably do air tomorrow because it's already 5, and I find that anything that happens too late, don't get enough people on to make it worth my while. So the first card I pulled is flow. So you go with the flow. Everything is. Well, you see what happens when we go with the flow. Let's find out. The first card is the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is reaping the rewards after putting in the effort the high effort. It's a good card. It's not 100% foolproof, but it's a good card. That is the basis of this reading, is that the chances are things are going to be really good this week for you. What covers you, what makes it really positive is Three of Pentacles, is you've put in the effort. You've worked hard, and now you're receiving the rewards or the accolades for having done the effort. You notice they're both pentacles, which is a money card. The money card's always very important. What's behind is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is all about demonstrating your capacity to do things. In this case, they're demonstrating their capacity to use to a fight or show off their skills, basically. So we have developed some skills, and that's why we're here. And what's below us just happening is the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is we have support for all that we have been doing and have done. What's the most important thing that's going to happen tomorrow or from the 6th forward? For a few days, not for long, because it's just immediately, is there's going to be change. But it's going to be a change that you choose. It's one of your making. And I'm not 100% sure, thank you. I'm not 100% sure what kind of change that will be, but it will be a good change because we have the skills and abilities, and things are working in our favor at the moment. It will, I guess I do have an idea what it is, because the High Priestess is the next card. So the change will be about how you deal with life from a different perspective of seeing more than you have in the past. And that's all well and good, because the High Priestess does see things from a much higher vibrational period than we have in the past. And I'm talking about ourselves, not other people. It's because as we personally grow higher and vibrate higher, we see things more clearly. And that means if you grow higher and vibrate higher, then yes, of course, that which is around you shifts and changes as well, not just in your perspective, but in other people's reality as well. What will support us during the week is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is, again, a money card, but it's a card of being pleased with ourselves, being happy with the results of their labors. So even though there will be change, and it's change you have chosen yourself, you have all the skills, all the abilities, and obviously with this card, you will like what's happening, and you're going to be happy. This Ace of Cups is a joy and happiness, the beginning, the immature, the young side of it. And part of what will be happening is the Six of Pentacles. You will bringing more of yourself together. Again, that's a money card. So that's 3 money cards and 1 major arcana so far. So money, abundance, is a big factor this week. And again, wands, So Six of Wands is being in the winner's circle, having worked really hard. It's a very similar card to this. Having worked very hard, achieving a reward. So this week should be about achieving some reward for what the effort you've had put into it. Hopefully for water, it will include monetary, not excluding rewards for other things as well. So remember, we're supposed to go with the flow. And so when something comes and it's just thrown in your lap, don't go, well, that was too easy, I can't accept it. Go with the flow, take it. It's rightfully yours through a series of what you have done in the past, because you get a well-deserved reward. So accept that which has been given to you. It's yours. You've worked hard for it. And I'd like to, I'm finished the reading, but I'd like to say I apologize for being late, but I did have readings to do, and readings come before pleasure because that's my business. And I will tell you right up front, I've read for three hours plus a bit, and I am a little bit bushed. So I will do the very best I can. Air will have to be done on Sunday because it's
not
just
enough time in the day.
Not enough time to do it later on, because by the time I can do it, too many of you will be in bed. So I'm here. How are you guys? It looks like you guys are busy talking and visiting, and things are working out for you. Let's hope they're working out for you.
So I'm just going to try to get out as many of the hellos as I possibly can. There's a lot.
Hi.
So if I don't get to you, hello. So Elantra, Maria Herrera, Puzzle of Life, Blossom 11, Jennifer Schwab, Yasmin Fox, Lori Dotson, Male Pale, B. Erla. Did I say Jennifer Schwab?
Yes, you did.
All right. T. Garnett, Robin Berry, Baby Cakes, and I think that's all of them.
I like the name T. Garnett. That's really cool.
It's a gorgeous name. Hello.
Hi, everybody. As you can tell, my voice is still hoarse. Or froggy. I'm not sure what you call it. I've got a frog in my throat, or I'm a bit hoarse. So.
Who knows anymore?
Yeah. And who knows whether it's socially acceptable.
Right? We can't do back when Canada first started, ? The French and the English didn't get along, so they would call each other, the French would be called frogs, and the English would be called squares. So because I am a mix of both English and French, I'm a square frog. I'm sure that would insult somebody. I find it personally funny.
Well, as far as I understand, we still call each other frogs, but who knows? I'm a bit behind the times and that sort of thing.
Yeah. All right. So let's get to the questions. Square froggy. Malapale asks, is Gemini thinking of me, and what does he want to tell me?
Gemini. He really is thinking about you, and he really wants to tell you some things. I'm not going to say online what he wants to talk to you about, but I think you actually know you talked to him about it already, and he really wants your advice on how to go forward with certain things in his life as well. But there's a sense of, at this moment, there is a sense of desperate need for you, but there is also, and I don't know why this happens, but there's still a resistance to calling. It's not like he doesn't trust you, because he trusts you implicitly. He just has a bit of fear there, and he doesn't know how to deal with that fear. And he's also afraid that he'd done you wrong, in the past, and he doesn't want that to happen again. All right.
T. Garnet asks, does this count for Pisces moon? I would say yes. We're not very big on...
Well, you'd have to ask other people, but
yeah.
other people use it for Pisces moon,
yeah,
for moons and ascendants. So yeah, you can use it for that.
Yeah. Elantra Cook asks, why did Marquise call me back when I hung up before he answered? It was an accident, no games, lol. Probably because he thought you wanted to talk.
My daughter's so subtle.
I say what comes to mind.
Well, he did think it was a bit of a game that was going on. But at the same time, he also wanted to communicate with you. He's not happy about the idea of wanting to communicate with you. It's not you particularly. He just doesn't like the idea that that other people have a hold on him, so to speak. He likes to think of himself as strong and independent. So there's a bit of, he thought you were playing games and you can't play games with me energy, but mostly it was he just whether he will admit it or not, he just wants to hear your voice. Okay.
Lori Dawson says she's sending everyone love and light.
Hi, Lori.
Good vibes here to everyone, and drop a like and subscribe. Hello, Lori, and thank you. Lori Dawson is one of our mods, so that's why she's just a wonderful lady. Like
she's just a really, really nice human being.
Blossom 11 asks, is Mitt traveling very soon to communicate to me face to face or by sending messages?
I must be slow because I wasn't quite sure what that question meant. I think I got it.
Okay.
He's planning on talking to you face to face. He's not telling me when it's going to happen, but he is telling me that that is his plan, to do a face to face. And messages. I think he'll still continue to do the messages, but he wants very much to do a face-to-face. All right.
Maria Herrera says, hi, any advice from Spirit? Thanks.
At the moment, they think you're doing really good, and they're very pleased with you, and they want you to continue on the same way as you have been. You're putting yourself out there a little bit more, and they really like it. Okay.
Brie Erla says, everybody don't forget to like. Thank you.
That would be lovely.
Mellow Yellow says, better late than not. Puzzle of Life says, my question will not come up. Sad face. That is a sad face. Keep trying. Hopefully somebody will be able to see it. And if you do, please repost it for Puzzle of Life. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Can she message somebody? Could she message it on Wisdom Seekers?
She could. You'd have to give me your phone because I don't have
I'm
access to it.
Yeah, hang on. Go to Wisdom Seekers, and we have a.
Go to the page, and you can message your question through there.
Because other people have done that in the past, actually.
Yeah. Baby Cake says,
Oops, wrong one.
I'm always late, LOL.
No, we're just on time. Here you are.
It jumped from me. Thank you. Okay. Yasmin Fox asks, what are my psychic abilities and how can I grow them? Practice.
Lots of practice. And then more practice. And then some more practice after that. Psychic abilities. You see things. So very likely you can see auras. That's for aura reading. What I was trained to do years and years ago was get a candle in the dark and stare past the candle, and then stare past, don't stare at, but past people. And you can do that with animals as well. Animals also have auras. Aura readers typically are healers. I know one aura reader who, when she heals, she pushes the disease through to completion. It's fairly cool. I mean, she helped me with what I've got now, and I instantly started to burn up. So she quit instead of keep pushing the energy through. She was afraid. But if you think about it, there's many diseases that if you push it through to the end, you will have something very powerful and a powerful technique. That is one of your gifts. I think you have a few others. Healing seems to be the majority of your. You seem to lean towards healing over other things, but that doesn't mean anything. It just means that you're a healer, and you can do other things as well. Healers would be an empath, but nowadays most people are empaths because that's just basically what we are as empaths. Okay. Go ahead.
João Fermino asks, hello, darling. Any messages for me?
So your guides tell me that you're doing really well and they're really pleased with you. You have the right to give yourself breathing space occasionally. I know you're in a rush to get to certain places, but you get there faster if you're rested than if you just have this constant urge and push to move forward. And it's really hard not to have that push to move forward. Most of us are driven. But put your feet up occasionally. Watch a kooky movie. If you there's a on Netflix, I think it is. There's a series out called Kim's Convenience. It's a Canadian show, and it's about a corner store, but it's run by Koreans, and it's quite hilarious. For 20 minutes out of your life, it's, put your feet up, watch a funny show. Not that you have to watch Kim's Convenience, but I'm watching it and I find it funny. Okay. But then I'm Canadian. I understand Canadian humor.
Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Lori Dotson asks, I have been ill this week. When will I feel better?
Okay. We were wondering where you were.
Mm-hmm.
We were mentioning it at lunch, breakfast, actually. Take your time. Give yourself another week. I mean, you probably have to go to work and stuff, but when you're not at work, put your feet up. Let the floor get dusty. Drink lots of fluids. but put your feet up. That's more than anything. Put your feet up. Watch mindless TV. Read a mindless book. Don't think. Just allow yourself to recuperate. Okay, it's more important that you recuperate than your house looks spiffy and other things happen. You don't have to do other things. Like I said, it's more important that you look after you, and it will take at least another week.
And Brie Erla, B Erla, I always add that R. Asks, if I may ask a question still, what will Jeff want to tell me if he can? Thank you both so much.
What he would tell you and what he will tell you, what he would like to tell you and what he will tell you are two different things, unfortunately. Because what he would like to tell you is that he's crazy nuts in love with you. What he will tell you is, hey, got a nice dress, lady. Okay. I mean, that's pretty much the difference. I suspect you've got somebody who doesn't know how to communicate well and is afraid to communicate. You're going to have to read between the lines, and you're going to have to prompt this guy if you want something more. Because pretty damn certain he doesn't know how to say how he feels. Okay? And pardon me for the dang. Okay.
Jennifer Schwab asks, I have concerns about my middle daughter, Sydney's fiance. Do you see anything to be concerned about? It's caused my relationship with my daughter to be a bit strained at times. I work hard to keep the peace.
Unfortunately, with kids, doesn't matter what you think or what you see, they have to learn their own lessons. Don't you see you see what's there, and I'm 100% sure what you see you're accurate about. All you can do is, in this case, I would do a prayer for that she see clearly, because you're not going to be able to make her see clearly. She's not going to. That's just the way it is. And her lesson is her lesson. You can't take that away from her. As much as we would love to save our kids from their own lessons, as I said, I'm pretty certain if you saw something, then you're probably right. Bite the bullet. Be there to pick up the pieces, and hope like heck you're wrong.
But mothers, when are mothers wrong?
Yeah, mothers are not often wrong, unfortunately. Only in songs are they wrong.
Depends on what song you go after, because the animated Rapunzel movie Tangled, Mother Gothel, her song of Mother Knows Best is very, very telling and very, very true.
Yeah.
Robo says hello, and
it's a new name, isn't it?
Yes. I'm not a water sign, but I wanted to ask how my reputation is at work. I work in 2 places, and my managers' names are Carrie, Georgia, and the other place is Josh.
Okay, Carrie and Georgia.
And the other place is Josh.
No, just one at a time. My brain's not that fast tonight.
Okay.
Carrie and Georgia says you're fine. No problem. Josh. Josh is a little more demanding. Little more, can I say, cranky? Um, begrudgingly, he doesn't. He thinks you do a decent job, but he is begrudging about it. So if he whines and complains a lot, that's his nature. It's more his nature than to do with your ability to work or not work. If that makes sense, I hope that helps.
Puzzle of Life asks for just a general message, please, since her question will not appear.
Okay. Did you try rewriting it in a different format, different words? It might be the words that you're using that they take exception to. Mm-hmm. Anyhow, general reading. What was the name again?
Puzzle of Life.
Puzzle of Life. I think, yeah. I was thinking Jennifer, and I thought, no, that doesn't sound right.
Yep. Long day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, couple of days.
Yeah. Generally take more care of yourself than you have been. There are times when you should just close the door, put yourself into a hot tub, and just sink into it and allow the worries and the cares and the stress to just sort of melt away from your body, and just sit there and add warm water if you have to. Put a candle up, turn off electricity, put a couple of candles up, something that smells really nice. Nice music, relaxing music, not rock around the clock type of music, but something that you can sit back and just listen to without thinking. And try to do that for a minimum of 20 minutes, at least every third day, more if you can handle it. Okay. It does seem that people are putting a lot of energy into themselves, and they're kind of pushing themselves to be more than they can be. Because I'm being told it's a lot of times, look after yourself. Look at, and be careful. Not be careful, but look after yourselves, and because you don't want to burn yourself out before it is time, or after it's time either, for that matter. You just don't want to burn yourself out. Okay.
Next.
Yeah.
Robin Berry asks, hello, do you see my money increase for a better life? Thank you.
Well, I'm going to do a spiel here because I totally believe in what I'm telling you. Otherwise, I wouldn't be telling you. I don't tell things I don't believe in. Go to my Facebook group, and I think it's about 4 weeks back now. There is a meditation by Nikki, who does energy on money. She's going to be doing we're going to be putting up a thing for money as well, and it's be half price from what it will necessarily cost. So it'll be $49 rather than $90-something. Approximately, don't quote me on the price, but it's close. And she will be doing clearing for money, so that money is not a problem, that we attract more money. Having said that, also I have a theta healer who also works with money and will work with money to help you clear it as well. Both are excellent. I have worked with both of them. I don't have enough words to say how good they are, both of them. And for that, let me ask. you will choose to let go of that which hinders you from making money. You have and the word is avoidance. You avoid the opportunities that come your way to make more money. And it's not because you don't want to work, it's because you have a fear of having more than enough money. You're not sure you have the right to have more than enough money. Once you get rid of that fear, you will. It'd be like Scrooge McDuck. You can swim in it. All right.
Pink Drop says, "Hello, lovely. Anyone coming to me in love?"
I've got to say yes. I'm not 100% sure you're expecting who's coming. It might possibly be somebody out of left field for you, but it's also a passion that you're not going to be able to deny, nor will you want to. So instead of looking that direction, look that direction for love. And I don't know where you live. If you live, but it will either be I'm seeing you on a date when there's a big moon, or the sun is setting and you're just meeting this person. I'm not 100% sure, but it's happening relatively soon because the images are close, not far away. But I can't tell you the dates. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, sorry. B. Erla, she was just asking if we have by chance a PayPal donation line open.
We haven't got it up yet.
No, but we are looking into getting that set up. But we do have Super Chat. Any amount of donation you would like to put in, whether it be with a question or a thank you or just by itself, we appreciate anything that you can and would like to donate to us. We don't ask for it. It is surely your discretion, and I don't think there's a limit of how much you can donate. But when it comes to the website, not at this moment, but someday.
We've been thinking about it because there's sometimes people want a reading, but they don't. They can't afford the full price, and so we wanted to have a donation button so they could pay what they could afford for the reading, and we just haven't. We were talking about it. Procrastination is our middle name, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, we are looking for it. But if you would like to email us at info@wisdomseekers.net, we can discuss it further.
Or else they can put it on my personal.
Yeah, but
they can put it on.
That's again a discussion for further.
Yeah.
So we can start to wrap up. But yeah, info@wisdomseekers.net. So yeah, and thank you, B and
that's
Puzzle and Sariswari for the suggestion and question.
Yeah.
Little loopy.
Yeah, we are. It's been the last
day.
2 days have been really push. We've been really pushing it.
Where
and
get well soon to.
Yeah, I love to. I love to.
Yeah.
I just haven't got time for
rest.
I just haven't got time to be sick.
It's what you get for being a business owner. Yeah, no, but people are also wishing Laurie Dotson to get well soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm great. Like I said, brain's not working.
The Polynesian princess says, "Eliz-sha had L." She also adds, "If I don't know if you're too busy or not, but could I ask you how Cameron is feeling about me currently? If you have time.
Cameron. He's very excited. He's very happy right at the moment. Okay, I asked what he felt about you. He didn't say anything. He just picked you up and swung you around like in a polka dancing. And so he's very excited. I think he's very excited about something that's happening in his life, and he wants to share it with you. Like I said, not a word. He didn't say a word. He just picked you up and swung you around like you're dancing a country and western. What's not line dancing, but square dancing, like it was in a square dancing move. So I think he's excited about something, and it's regards to you as well as whatever else is happening in his life. I'm sorry that answer is not exactly what you were looking for, but it's a very positive one regardless.
Swari says, hi, how's Pisces feeling about me currently?
He's got a big grin on his face and he's smiling and kind of just sitting there chilling and says, I like her. That's not not exactly what you're asking for, I'm sure, but he's just sitting there chilling and he's fine. The energy is really nice. Okay.
She says, thank you so much. That's more than enough. Jennifer Schweb says, thank you, ladies. I agree with everything you said. I will continue to love her and be supportive of our relationship. Out of my 3 daughters, she has chosen to learn the hardest lesson, the hardest way.
Middle child, right? Didn't she say she was the middle child?
Yes.
Yeah, middle children. I have a middle child too. And it just amazes me, the lessons they choose to learn.
And they keep life interesting.
They do.
Bernadine Carter.
Hi, Bernadine.
Says, sending healing vibes to
Thank you so much.
Love and light and healing.
To all of us, right?
To everybody.
Yeah.
And we return it.
Not. I'm keeping everything for myself today.
Later she'll return it.
Later I will happily return it.
Lara, the Erla Scrooge deck swimming in chink. Woo! Oh, chink.
Yeah.
Puzzle of Life laughs, saying, haha, yes, Elle, thank you. You are right with looking after myself. I will take your advice. The burnout part, LOL. I don't want to miss, want it. What? LOL. I don't want is with my masters.
Okay, I'm confused.
Me too. Laurie Dotson says, you're the kindest people. Thank you all for all you do here. And suggest we get our rest as well. The Polynesian princess says, when you call my name, I get excited.
That's cute.
And she also adds to her own reading, oh, wow, that's so cute. Haha. B. Erla says, haha, already, maybe I'll stop procrastinating with setting up my own Google Pay too. Ha, 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 ha. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I can yell at you.
The Polynesian Princess adds, wow, I'm glad he's excited about something in his life. He's been going through a lot of pain recently, so I'm very happy to hear that.
Definitely. So he feels like, he doesn't feel like a big talker, but I feel like he'd like you to know. But I don't think he's going to talk. He's going to say too much. But anyhow, he's excited, and that's good. It's good for everybody. Go ahead.
B. Erla says, I'm a middle child too. Ouch.
I love my middle child, probably more than the other two because I have to go all my gray hairs from her. When you, it's like, you have to love them more because they give you gray hairs. But middle children have a lot of things that are going for them too.
So we're at 40 minutes. Robo, I don't generally read questions more than questions sent in by somebody who's already had a reading.
We're going to do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if you want it read, please feel free to come back tomorrow.
Because we try.
And I'm really under the weather.
Yeah, these weeklies are
weekly
supposed to be short. We and all our live interactives are one question because there are so many people who ask for questions. So we try to stick with leaving with one question, and that's not just you. That goes for everybody. Though we do read questions that come in with super chats, even if the person sending,
which doesn't mean you have to do a super chat. You can wait till. But as you can hear, my quality of my readings are probably going downhill right now. Anyhow, tomorrow I'm not sure when. I'm going to try for 11 o'clock. Can't promise. But I will be doing this again tomorrow.
Yes.
And then Monday, I think Erin's going to do it, but I said that the last 2 times. So we shall see. She's been having massive migraines lately.
Yeah. So join us tomorrow. Join us on Monday. Also join our Facebook page and group. Both links are in the description. We do live interactives on there as well. We do weekly meditation,
which are really powerful, and it's all free.
Yeah, and we do Q&As there. Some videos I think procrastination is the name of the game today because I've been procrastinating on moving them from Facebook to YouTube. They'll eventually get done.
So we did on Friday. We did a interview in depth with Elizabeth. It was only 100 minutes long. It wasn't long at all. And we went from subject to subject, which we always do, but it's really interesting. And she's one of the most knowledgeable people I've ever run across, and what she doesn't know, she finds out. So we have a lot of really good, high grade, high level information. So feel free to go check it out. Okay. Anything else? Tomorrow at noon, I will be doing a very short catch up with the God Mind, mostly because I didn't bother to look for someone else. So I procrastinated in looking for a co-host.
It's the name of the game, guys. Name of the game.
So I will do a short reading, and if anybody has any questions, then I'll answer them. If nobody has questions, then
then we'll call it there, and you'll probably see us on YouTube if we don't do an interactive here first.
Well, we do more interactives here than the other place now.
No, I know, but because we're finishing the weeklies off tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true.
So with that, if you have questions, join us tomorrow or Monday, or yeah, I don't know.
and then Wednesday again we'll have a meditation with Nikki, and her meditations are mind-blowing. The last time she did a meditation, one lady who's also very good with energy just couldn't move from her chair, could literally not move from her chair. The energy was so powerful, and I felt it for sure, but I could move from my chair. But yeah, she's a powerful healer. So are we done?
Yeah, we're done. So yeah, everyone is just saying have a wonderful night. I've been sending healing prayers to you, Elle, and your family. Feel better soon.
And we can feel it, and Lori Dotson too.
Yes.
We can all use that.
And Bernadine Carter says, have a great and restful remaining of the evening. Blessings to all.
My middle daughter, who's a chef, is making supper, so yes.
And Maria Herrera says, thank you. You are a wonderful lady.
Thank you.
Jennifer Schweb says, the second energy healing I did with that video was amazing. And the Polynesian Princess says, wow, that's amazing. It
is. There's some really cool things. If you want to see what I've been doing, you see that? This is going to go up like that. It's going to be put into a weave. And down here it's going to be put into a weave. And I'm going to turn it around and make it into a ring with a stone in the center. Hopefully.
So our October newsletter just came out.
If you didn't get it and you want it,
let us know.
And I can send it to you.
info@wisdomseekers.net. I'll actually just put it down in the comments so you can just copy and paste. Also sign up for it because everything we do is usually on there unless it's a spur of the moment. So
we have been known to do that.
Yeah. So for spur of the moment, make sure everything.
Well, when it's spur of the moment, it could be like 5 minutes and then go on.
Make sure everything that has notification capabilities is turned on. YouTube, Facebook, etc. For all notifications, so you stay up to date with our spontaneous randomness. And with
mostly, I try to. Sorry, it's siblings. They make you laugh. And you didn't hear the comments, so it's not funny to you. But I've totally mind wiped. I forget what I was going to say.
I think that's the sign of the times.
Yeah,
we're gonna call it there and go sleep.
Yeah, and
eat then sleep.
I'm gonna go nap, then I'll eat.
Then sleep.
Okay, namaste, namasko, and thank you so much.
And thank you so much for the healing.
Please, and yes, I can feel it. It feels good. Thank you very much. And I love having powerful people around me like you, Paul. Thank you.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Bye.